よ私ここにいるよ殺されながら生きてる愛されてみたかったなんてずるい人間みたいには感じろ隣人を疑え後悔とただば人じゃボタに思考はそうでしたLet me down Let I am here before Beyond any setting world せのことかせまたしがこんでの日は黒で少な世界言われてくる欲望のこの合図に従え助けてよ私ここにいるよ殺されながら生きてる愛されてみたかったなんてずるい人間みたい望んではいけない希望に見えて怖くて目をそらしたそれでも今日を生きてみたいの私のための聖なる戦争
Hello YouTube, I'm back again with another video. I'm here to address a situation that happened during a junior game, like of basketball.
Well. I guess I'm gonna do a reaction
Where there was like literally two kids that were literally shoving each other. I'm gonna describe what's later happening in the video that you see here. So basically, when the kids were going at each other, I think again the kid in the red was basically playing defense. Although you don't see the entirety of what's going on because it feels like they're pretty much covering like what truly happened from what I understand, because based on the YouTuber that was commenting, it was literally said that the kid in the red, the white kid, was literally putting his hands on the black kid, and the black kid in the white jersey literally retaliated. And people, and you sometimes if you don't get the full picture of the video, you get the wrong idea of what's going on. Some people assume that the black kid was the aggressor and he would decide to shove him simply because he was white. But then the more you think about it is that if you listen carefully in the background, is that apparently I assume that was the mother of the white kid in the red jersey. She's telling him to calm down, like don't be too aggressive.
DJ, calm down. DJ.
This kid literally was basically egging and antagonizing the black kid to the point where he became the aggressor. And then you later see in the video after the fight de-escalated, the guy in the red shirt, who I'm guessing is the father of the kid in the red jersey, as well as the basketball coach, literally he didn't like beat up the black kid in the white jersey. He literally immediately started putting his hands on him.
I'm gonna try extremely hard to maintain my composure, and I mean extremely hard.
And then the black person in the jacket, we can assume that tackled him, happens to be the father of the black kid in the white jersey.
DJ, calm down. DJ.
That is it. Guards, give him the death sentence.
Regardless how the coach felt, whether it was his son, there was no reason for him to put his hands on that kid. Honestly, sometimes it's just best for the referee to be able to like diffuse the situation, because if you have another adult trying to fight one of their kids' battles, whether it be with another minor, it will 100% escalate to this type of situation, and there should be repercussions.
See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.
Whether the father, who happens to be the coach in the red shirt, is doing it to defend his son, but you also have to realize that there are kids that need to learn their own battles when it comes to people their age. So because it's really hard to explain, but I want to get into detail the fact that, because we can't assume which kid is the aggressor and which kid is the victim, because it's sometimes hard to tell because we don't have any information as to what's going on between the two kids. If they're not getting along, we can't assume who's the aggressor because we have no proof as to who was the one we don't know who's the bully and who's the one that's being picked on.
Because the facts still remain.
And if I was in the father's shoes, I'll be honest, even though I don't have kids, this is the thing, if it was between two kids and my son, and I had a son that was getting in a fight or who picked a bone with another kid, personally I will not be there to fight his battles. I'll be honest. I feel like it's between those two to duke it out, simply because, again, kids need to learn to stand up for themselves, especially if you look at the kids that are growing up now. A lot of them are beta males that literally need a group of friends to back them up whenever they stir problems.
Pussy, 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 pussy.
So I feel like as a parent, because even though the mothers will say otherwise, I truly believe as a father, sure, you have to stand up for your kid. If you know their life is in danger, that's the only time you have no choice but to literally you literally have to get physical with the other person, regardless of if it gets to that point where that person's gonna take the life of your child, then yeah, you need to do whatever you can to prevent that. But if it's between two kids getting in a physical altercation and they're not trying, and it doesn't get to the point where one of them is gonna lose their life, I think from there, just let them just decide it for themselves. Once you know it's gonna look really ugly, or you know it's not gonna end up that's when you step in.
You tell me who's wrong in this situation. Kids started fighting on the court, right? Here comes mom, save the day. Oh, dad's on there too. Wait, that's not his kid. Wait, hold on a second. What just happened? Oh!
Karma's a bitch.
So honestly, I don't blame the father. Even some people say he exaggerated, but like, how do you expect him to react? Like, do you expect him to just sit there and just let it happen? Because honestly, he'd be judged for his father. And there are people commenting, assuming that there may be the reason the coach decided to go after the black kid in the white jersey, maybe because he assumed he didn't have a father, just simply because of the color of his skin, and that they probably thought that he felt he was going to be protected simply because of his race. And I can't believe that could have been the case. Honestly, I truly believe, and I'm not saying it's 100% guaranteed, but there would have, after looking back at the video, when the grown man in the red shirt was literally putting his hands on a child, people didn't really seem to make a big deal or call him out or even get angry. I didn't hear anybody cussing him out or insulting him or criticizing for what he did. They were more upset the fact that the black kid in the white jersey was shoving the other kid, even though the red kid was the one who instigated it. So that reaction is just very weird to me. Is that they're more upset with the black in the white jersey did to the other kid, but they're more upset. But they're more upset with what the black kid did with the red kid and the white kid in the red jersey. But when they see a grown man putting his hands on a child, to them they see it like it's no big deal, like as if that's not what matters. It's not a big deal. But all of a sudden they're surprised when later you find out the black father decides to defend his kid by tackling the other man, because I truly think that's a normal response, you guys. People may claim, it was assault, he should have talked it out with it. Now, and again, a parent, okay, you can't expect parents to be soft, But the moment if you again, if you literally put your hands on someone's child and they're on site, honestly, it is justified for that parent to be physical, because I truly think, again, some people may say, again, say that's going over the top, but parents are simply, they feel like that's what they need to do in order to look out for the kids, in order to make sure that they feel that they're safe. And he's just showing his son what as a father he's capable of, and that he's willing to defend him regardless, like whether his son was the one that was arguing or was the instigator. But if he knows that his son is being violated, or if someone is willing to get physical, or he feels that his life is in danger, the father feels that it's his duty to protect him, regardless of how other people feel. And that's his stance. Whatever the other people's stance is does not matter to him, because he feels he needs to do his job as the caretaker. So there's nothing you can do to defy that, and I can't argue with him. None of us can. So I feel like, if anything, again, honestly, I would say the adults had to be more mature in the situation. And we can kind of go in on the kids, but I feel like the father, like, who happens to be the coach in the red t-shirt, he definitely went too far. He definitely handled it poorly. So I feel like he could have, if he felt unsure of himself and he didn't agree with the kid in the white jersey did, he should have just been able to talk with him. And then he shouldn't have been that aggressive. Like, if anything, maybe if he had his hand by the kid's shoulder and was willing to discuss with him, then the father would see no reason to attack him. So he could have just lent him an ear and just explained that, no, like, there could have been other better ways to handle the situation if he felt the other kid was aggressive. But there's so many ways this could have been handled, because I feel like it would have been so much better had he, again, if he was to literally give the kid an ear. I'm pretty sure had the coach or the father in the red shirt, had he just put his hand in the kid's shoulder and then try to have a discussion with him, then the father would see no reason not to be violent. That would have been the better solution, you guys. And it wouldn't involve this type of act.
Until then, plays through the games, wins through the prizes. No more talk.
But overall, I feel like I said enough, you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to check for more upcoming content in the future. Be sure to check the notifications. Comment, like, subscribe. Thank you.